too much.
Oh, it is recording already.
It is recording.
Oh, okay.
Are we crooked?
The little hairs here. I've been
Always.
standing up.
It's the babies. It's the babies. Hi guys, welcome back to Too Cool for Middle School. This is my friend Maritza from Home Sweet Classroom.
Yes.
She's in my area today, so we're getting Starbucks.
Yay!
And we thought that we would do a tag from Genuine Teaching. We wanted to say Happy New Year to all of you guys and just reflect a little bit on our teaching year so far. We're at a Starbucks and there's a road right there. So ignore the background noise. Sorry if it's a little bit weird, but we just thought we would get in this quick video for you. And make sure you go over to Maritza's channel and follow her. She has kind of a newer channel.
Yes, very new.
But it's so good. You would think that she's been like making videos for years and years. So I will link that down below and you can go check out her channel after this.
So what are some challenges you've had this school year?
What are some you've had?
Oh,
We can do one.
I would say my biggest challenges have been collaborating with other teachers until I found YouTube. So that would be my biggest challenge, being able to talk to other teachers, and being that we move around a lot. I'm new to the school.
Maritza teaches in Cuba. Isn't that so cool? On a military base. So it's a lot more isolated than most of us are used to. So yeah, so she has special challenges. So if you are also a teacher on a military base, comment down below and let us know, because we were just saying how that's like a really unique situation for teachers, but a lot of people are in that situation. So let us know, and for sure if you are, follow her channel because she talks about like the unique struggles of teaching on a base.
And your challenges, what have they been this year?
I cannot get any grading done. Like when can I get grading done? I have over 200 students and I like to assign fun stuff, but I've been really struggling with giving good feedback and just having the time to get it done. So
Yeah,
I need to do better. I just have to do better.
Next one on mine, yeah.
I know that it's like, it's helping them too, right? Like it's intrinsically valuable, but like they need a grade every so often.
Yeah. So the second question was, what are some successes you've had this year? How about you? My successes. I think my biggest success has been, I think, leaving an impact on students. I've had different grade levels. I've taught first, I've taught second, I've taught fourth, I've taught a little bit of fifth, and this is my only 5th year teaching.
Wow.
So I've had a little bit of transition. So leaving an impact has been my biggest goal. I want them to take away something whenever they leave my classroom, and I've really got to see that in the past couple years, but this past year, my students that I've had last year, like they're right across from my classroom, and they constantly always say, "Oh, I remember this. Can we do this?" And the teacher's like trying to catch up and be like, "What do you do with them?" So I think that's been my biggest success. It just fills my heart with so much joy hearing how happy they were last year.
Yeah. Oh, that's really cool. That's so good. Bless you, Jensen. Jensen's behind us, playing his game. I think one of my successes this year has just been being really flexible and like bringing in new texts and new information. This is my 7th year teaching, but it's my my 2nd year teaching 8th grade English, and I've really loved a lot of the topics that we've covered in 8th grade English this year, and like just different units and different texts and different authors and stuff like that. And I've learned so much really from like YouTube and from Instagram, and I love that I have the freedom to like incorporate a lot of those things. So it's been really fun, and I think my students have enjoyed.
Yeah, I would definitely agree. Like when you show all the books, I'm like, oh my god, I would have loved to walk in the classroom with so many books and so colorful. So the third question was, what has been one of your favorite lessons or activities you've done this school year? You want me to go first?
Sure. My Dear Evan Hansen unit was one of my favorites for sure. We looked at a bunch of song lyrics from Dear Evan Hansen, and I just kind of like made it up as I went along, but I am gonna put it on Teachers Pay Teachers. I keep forgetting. But I will do that, and it was just really cool to bring in something like really current and something so well written and really like accessible for middle school students, so that was super fun.
Yeah. Oh, that's nice. I'd like to see that. Let's see. Best lessons or activities. So last year I've taught first, and this year I'm teaching fourth, and I would say that last year last year we had a different curriculum, so the things I would do were a little bit different than I do this year, but it gave me the opportunity last year to give a lot of lessons that were project-based. I could reach out a lot more outside of just the books, and so I would bring a lot of activities in, like for example Martin Luther King Jr. So I had a little bit more space to do other things with that. So I think those were my best lessons. This year is a little bit different. We have a new curriculum, so I'm still kind of adjusting to that. But I would say the best activities that I do with that would be that there's a lot of text evidence. So the text evidence gives me, I just love that. I love doing that. Sometimes I forget they're fourth graders because I'm like, let's go, and highlighter and writing, and they're like trying to catch up. It's so funny, but at the end they're like, wow, and I've heard them say it, they're like, wow, I did all of this on my own, and that much work they put into it is very, very fulfilling for me. I just love it. So I think those are some of my best lessons from this year. Let's see, the fourth question was, what are your must-have items for the classroom? I would say I have a lot of must-have items. I was telling you guys, there's no stores, there's no Michaels. Oh God, there's no Michaels. There's no Hobby Lobby. There's
Amazon Prime takes 5 weeks.
Yeah. Crazy. I think my list is too long. Why don't you say some?
You know what? I think one of my #1 favorite items this year, I actually received from Kind Kindergarten, and it's just a timer. Like, a timer has been so useful. Like, I just it's usually 2 minutes. Like, we have 2 minutes to do something, because I only have 45 minutes with my students ever. Like, that's our class period. And so it's always kind of hard to just be like, okay, is everyone done? Like, all right, are we ready to move on? Are we good? And like, that just wastes so much time. But just to be like, okay, you have 2 minutes to do this, and then we're moving on. And kids are used to it. I'm used to it now, and it just like keeps things moving. And I don't know how I survived this long without just like using a timer constantly.
Yeah, I really want the bell ringer. Like, I really want that.
The doorbell, wireless doorbell.
Yeah, doorbell.
Also that.
Yes, that was. I think that's a must-have now. Not too long ago on my list.
But get it now while you're stateside. Yes. What are your goals for the remainder of the school year? I guess as a teacher, I'm gonna put it that way. As a teacher, my goal is to be able to be as flexible as I can, because a lot of my students know that they won't have. Actually, a lot of students are like, are you going to teach 4th and 5th grade next year? And unfortunately I'm not. I won't be there anymore, and it hurts me to be like, no, I'm not, I'm sorry. But I think being able to be flexible in that aspect. As a teacher, I'm flexible in my classroom, but as an educator, I need to be flexible in the next school I'm going to be at, whether I'm going to be in the same place or not. So I think that's the most important thing, is like being flexible as an educator, not just in the classroom. Jensen, no, you can't touch that. No. This is not for you. What was the question again?
The goals for the remainder of the school year.
Definitely being better about getting grades in. That's one of my goals, and I mean, that's just for me. Like, it's just a time management thing. Like, I think time management in general for myself, just like I have to take attendance. Like, oh gosh, I never take attendance on time. As soon as that phone rings. Another goal. Yep. then I'm just like, oh shoot.
Sorry.
Yeah, my bad. Take attendance. You know what the hard thing for me is that we have a rotating schedule, so I have a different first period class every day. So like, you know how you could assign like a kid to remind you to take attendance? It would have to be a different kid in a different period every day. So that's why I just don't remember. But yeah, just like the basics, man, like I need to get my basics together. Taking attendance and putting in grades, like those are the hard things. Yeah. I get too focused on like the big fun stuff and I forget to do the basics.
I agree with that. I'm like, oh, this, and it keeps growing, and then I keep pushing the other stuff back.
They call me in the middle of like some like big fun activity that we had planned, and I'm like, I really need attendance right now. Like, I'm doing more important things, okay?
More important, that's right, yeah.
We need ADA money, I guess, fine. So we'll tag the other teachers below that are also doing this little tag video, and then if you want to make your own video, go ahead and jump on in. I'll leave the questions down there too. And if any of those questions really resonated with you, then leave your answer down below. What are some of your like teaching resolutions or teacher reflections from this year?
Love to hear them. Thanks for doing this with me. I'm so happy to be doing this with Megan. I feel so happy about being here. I feel so lucky like, to get to meet you.
Makeshift
so
video.
Much fun.
We made it work.
But yeah, I'm looking forward to the next school year, or the remaining of the school year, and then always summer. I'm always looking forward to summer. But yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Fresh start. It's never too late to do a fresh start. I think you can always just be like, you know what? Fresh start.
Very true.
But now that it's January, it's a good opportunity to get that atmosphere going.
Thanks for joining us today, guys. Don't forget to subscribe and like and do all that fun stuff, whatever we're supposed to say. And thank you again, Home Sweet Classroom, for coming on my channel.
Bye, guys.
Have a Happy New Year. Bye.
Happy New Year.
Oh, we gotta take a thumbnail. Okay. Pigeons in your head is like...
It just is here.
Okay, that should be good.
Okay.